Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party Peter Obi on Monday outlined some of his plans for the northern region if elected next year. Mr. Obi made the revelations during his talk at the Arewa Joint Committee interactive session in Kaduna. He noted that improving security, agriculture and education will be some of his top targets for the region. We will offer immediate and decisive long-lasting and permanent effects resolution of all security challenges in the north, he said. Ensure that farmers return to all farmlands for the 2023 farming season. We will make Nigeria's arable land in the north our new oil and gold. As part of our Marshall Plan for Education, we will foster federal intervention in education at all levels in the north and partnership with state governments and international organizations in order to improve access to affordable and quality education at all levels. He added that his administration will ensure very adequate representation in government, equitable appointments, especially in the security and economic sectors. Mr. Obi noted that he will also work on reviving the moribund cotton and textile industries and ensure very generous deployment and allocation of economic and social projects and infrastructure in the north.
The gathering of Arewas yesterday in Kaduna, was one of the opportunity for presidential candidate to set themselves to the northerners. And presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, actually did justice to that, when he outlined his three major agenda for the northerners. First, he mentioned security. Yes, security is the area that every presidential candidate will definitely speak about when talk about or give a priority to the northerners when they assume office. When we talk about insecurity in Nigeria, 80% of this insecurity in Nigeria is in the north, and you talk about the remaining 20 in the southeast, and the remaining southwest and south share the remaining 10. That is the way I see it. So for any presidential candidate that does not take security in those areas serious is not ready to work. Because the security in that area has gotten to a level where I heard from a reliable source that the bandits now collect taxes from farmers for them to be able to go to their farms. So security, any incoming government that doesn't take security serious in the north is not really ready to work. It was so bad during the time of Jonathan and early time that and the early of during the time of Jonathan and the early time of Muhammad Buhari, that insurgency took over so many states, especially local government, especially in Maduguri. So you cannot, any incoming government that does not plan well of how to tackle and bring insecurity to a standstill in those areas is not ready to work. That is just because insecurity has really bring the stakes down to their nail. It was in this place we experienced the Kaduna train attack, the airport attack, and all sorts of attacks in the north. So security is a, as far as I'm concerned, any government who comes in should even declare it as a state of emergency in those areas. To declare a state of emergency in those areas concerning security. Then he mentioned agriculture. Now, Nigerians has focused so much on oil and gas that they forgot that there are vast lands in the north that can actually become the oil and gas and gold mine of the northerners, where if properly managed can even generate more revenue for the country more than what the oil is giving us. But unfortunately, right from the military regime up until this moment, the government have not taken the agricultural set in the north and the vast, acres of land that are just there, and nobody, they are not really making use of it. Now, Peter Obi has said that his administration is going to turn those vast land to the oil mine and gold mine of the north by investing heavily in agricultural equipment and making sure that farmers can go to their farm and do what they need to do, and change narratives in terms of food surplus in Nigeria. Sorry, in terms of food surplus in Nigeria. So most of the challenges we're having here with regards to food, hunger in land and all that, this can actually take care of that. The Northerners are blessed with land. The Northerners are, in fact, in the whole of Nigeria, the Northerners are blessed with land. And one good thing is that their land is so fertile. You can grow anything, without even fertilizer. That is how good their land is. So Peter Obi make sure, talk about agriculture and placing a premium tag on agriculture in his administration, making sure that this is going to turn the vast land in the north to their oil well and change narratives of internal generated uh, 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 profit for the country. Then he mentioned education. Now, over the time, the Northerners, with all sense of humility, the Northerners have been backward when it comes to education. Northerners have the highest out of school children in Nigeria presently. They have the highest out of school children in Nigeria. And this is a concern to every mean Nigerians, because the rate of insecurity we are seeing today is the result of lack of education, lack of proper upbringing of children, because of maybe religions attached to it or something. When people will have as many children as possible, to push them to the streets, say go and do a margery. And these children today that are 6-7 years, before you know what's happening, will grow up to become men. And at the end of the day, they have not livelihood means of taking care of their family. So it is very easy for the criminals, the terrorists, to recruit this sector people into their midst and give them arms. That is what is really happening. If the education level in the northern is high, I tell you, the terrorists won't have been able to penetrate and recruit more children, people to their foot soldiers. But this is happening because these guys need to survive. For them to fit into the society and be able to provide for their family, they need a livelihood. But there's no education, no formal training of any form. And how do you expect them to survive? That is why we see insecurity everywhere. So if you give these guys good education, I'm telling you, with time, insecurity will vanish like a mirage. That is just my take. Well, this is my thought concerning this. I want you to feel free to comment below, let me know your take concerning this, and also subscribe to our channel for updates on this and more. Thank you.